Good morning, Buffalo. Man, frustrating. No trading for me today. Just stopping by to wish you green candles and profit. Okay, appreciate that, man. I'll see you tomorrow, maybe. Hey, Lano, thanks for showing up. Let me just yes, tomorrow. Wait, today? Okay, it's not Friday, right? Okay. Yes, tomorrow is Friday. Wow, why are we going? Wait, why is my oh, that's a 1 hour chart, that's why. Like always, here to learn and make some money. Yeah, that's the plan. Always be learning. Hey, Misha, you're on time. Nice. You got used to the time zones now. Why is my 1 minute? Oh, I was looking at crude oil. I was like, why is the chart looking all different? Wait a minute. Did I miss something? No. Ooh, thank God. I was looking at the wrong chart here. And I thought I missed the setup. Morning, Drew. Alright, I need to figure this out first. Alright, let's make sure I have everything ready to go here. Because I do not right now. Is everything updated? Yep. Looks good. At least for now, these moves seem pretty small. TradeSyncer is making their own platform. Ooh, that's kind of interesting. What's up, Dennis? What do you want? Hmm? Good morning, Kevin. Oh my gosh. My cat is being crazy. Alright, if we come down here, then I might get a setup right off the bat. Right at market open. Alright, market is open. Looks like we're going for the moon. Good morning, honey. Let's see. Yeah, oil is shooting up like crazy. Yeah, looks like we're just gonna go up here. Go for the highs, maybe. definitely going to the top here. Let's see if we get a close above the high here. We still have plenty of time. Nope. Gonna come down here. You'll wait today? Definitely waiting for me too. If we come back down towards the low, then I might have something. Is Justin cooked or what? Hey, good morning, Dixon. Account lockout, took a $1,500 loss. Oh, that's tough, man. Yeah, just walk away, man. Don't even watch the charts or watch the chart even inside my stream. That's tough. I definitely have first-hand knowledge of, you know, going through a big loss. So I'm right there with you. Trying to get the MGC short. That is literally happening right now. Gold is dropping. A. Hey, what's up? Good morning, Kay. Oh, we are falling down a lot. Good video yesterday on the red day. I appreciate it, man. It is what it is. Just recording, just documenting how I felt. I'm like mostly over it now. It's in the past. Full transparency always a plus, yeah. Still trying to get used to that, but trust me, it's so easy to just like flaunt your numbers when everything's green, but now it's like all my 3 numbers are all red now, so it's like probably not a good idea to put up all these numbers up, but it is what it is. Trust me, if people trust you, if you show both, yeah. I really don't want to be that guy that only shows the winnings, because that's not the reality unless you're a hustler. Does YouTube flag people showing their profits? I heard another streamer say this. Not that I know of. Maybe I'm not big enough. But not really. Unless it's like like a shadow ban, like something that I wouldn't notice. It was Benjamin SMC who said that. That's the only other guy I follow. I'm not saying he is doing this, but I'm saying that sounds like another reason to hide your P&L. Convenient excuse. But again, I think I know who you're talking about. He's a decent sized creator, so maybe I'm like flying under the radar. Maybe I do get flagged down the line. We'll see. I'll let you know. Maybe I have to just adjust, like kind of flashing the piano instead of having it on the screen the whole time, right? I'll make some adjustments then, but I don't see anything on my end. He still shows it throughout the week, but not too often. Okay. He can't leave it on the screen for too long. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. I'll definitely keep that in mind. In truth, your real strength lies in your willingness to endure the stop hunts, losses, and your patience in waiting for your setups, even if it means missing out on trades. Yeah. I feel like I can say I'm good at that, but I'm saying for me to have the persuasion, have a say in the industry, is that I need decent results at least, Like sure, like waiting for all these trades and being patient and being okay with stop hunts is great, but I need to show results. So I do have that kind of pressure. But I know results will come if I do this long enough. Just have to stick there. Stick through it. That's what makes you unique. Okay. That's good. It's good that being yourself and being transparent, you know, makes me unique. It's not that difficult. It's another thing if you have to kind of make something up for you to be unique. It's the truth. We follow you because you're not a generic streamer. Yeah. Good, good. I mean, some people do like that, right? But I guess I'm saying I'm not going to be swayed by that. I don't care if I get crazy numbers because I think if you're a trader first, if your priority is trading at least, like it doesn't matter how many views you get per se because in theory you should be making money trading. So that's why I feel like I'm always a trader first, not an influencer. So, and if I ever see some success, then it'll feel that much better because you guys have seen the downsides. I really like trading micros. It's so much more flexible. Yeah, man, keep going. Let's see how you do. Now you know not to crash out. So I feel like you became you. I feel like the time that you just discovered micros is a good timing for you because it was before you went. You're all like gambling and stuff. I mean, it was after you learned not to do that. Thank you, Kevin. I think Drew is still in a exploration phase, so let him do his thing. He's not gonna crash out, but he'll figure out what's good for him. Oh yeah, little bit of update. Travis still hasn't showed up to claim his prize, so I might have to re-roll that. That's unfortunate. Re-roll the giveaway. I do giveaways on my Discord. A person that was in the earlier stages of the streams, he like started off paper trading for weeks on end. Did really well. He jumped into his first eval, passed it. He was doing great, and for some reason he like crashed out and disappeared on us. And what's funny is that he won the latest giveaway that I'm doing on Discord, and he's still MIA. You know, he's not here to claim the prize, a free eval. So I think he really quit. Yeah, we don't know the exact details. It did sound like towards the end he did buy a bunch of accounts, you know. Because we warned him. We warned him that, I get that you're doing great on paper trading, but it's a different world if there's real money on the line. And I was actually kind of worried that he passed his first eval so fast, because you need to learn everything. You need to learn the ups and downs while you're in eval, so that you don't blow your funded account and crash out. He immediately started passing evals, but then when he got to the sim, I just don't think he could make it to the payouts. Yeah, somewhere in between having the funded account and maybe he got really close to a payout and something happened, and he started buying a bunch of other evals. Like, he was like, oh, how's Apex? How's Take Profit Trader? But like he was living in his truck, so I totally get the desperation. But like I always say, that's not the emotion that you want when you're trading. You can't be desperate to get the payout or whatever. Yeah. But again, I don't blame him, because would I be desperate for something when I'm living in a truck? Probably. So he definitely started off with a handicap. And my guess is that he probably spent money on more evals than he could afford and couldn't get to payout, and you know just quit, which I guess is better than gambling more of your money away. It's just that you know I feel like things were looking up for him. All right, we're going higher. Iran isn't really putting up a big fight anymore. I think their goal is to prolong the war as long as they can. To bait troops on the ground, or because the longer the war goes on, it's bad for Trump and the US. So I don't think Iran has any incentive to kind of end things quickly, or you know. You think it's already over? We'll see. But it's similar to Iraq in a sense that things weren't over. Things weren't over when Saddam Hussein was, caught and killed. Like there was still decades of headaches in that area. So, all right, 10 a.m. here. Already breaking the highs. We own their sky. We have drones flying low enough to be recorded. Iraq was very different because they were a completely different enemy. Yeah. And it was like what, 10 years ago, so things are like a lot different now. So maybe the US is capable of doing a regime change just from a air attack alone, but that has never happened in the history of mankind. Unless the mission was like, okay, we'll kill your leader. You guys do whatever you want. We don't care, and we get out. If that was the mission, then sure, mission accomplished. But I think it's more than that. I'm sure they would want to influence who the new leader will be in Iran. Well, when we started sending non-stealth bombers and then now flying drones low enough for civilians to record, it says something about how much more Iran can take. Well, that's like small stuff though. I'm saying big picture wise, like what's gonna be the political stability of Iran, and does US care about that? And I feel like the US does care about who's going to be the leader, what's going to be the political climate there. So, in order to influence that, in order to control the outcome, like they need to be involved. So, I guess you could say the kinetic war is over, like actual like bullets flying around. Maybe that is over, but then the war of influence is probably not over. So many takes on the macro scale, goal, and effects. I don't think anyone has it completely right. Yeah. Well, that's why I'm saying it's not as simple as, oh, we killed your leader. It's all good now. We can just leave and let you guys do your thing. Oh yeah, definitely. To be honest, the war stuff is most interesting to me. The geopolitical effects, I don't understand. I have to make any predictions. Oh, okay. I think, that is kind of interesting to me too, but I don't know enough. I don't know the latest technology to kind of figure out, oh, like what's cool or what's not cool. All right, if we move up here, then I'm gonna get a setup. I think what's most interesting about this war, quote unquote war, is the use of AI. By far the most advanced warfare ever seen. Yeah, very cool. We are falling down. I was hoping it would go up. I guess this is a classic 10 a.m. reversal here. What is that noise? Are they mowing grass 7 in the morning? Hi, kitty. Yeah, they're definitely cutting grass 7 in the morning. Seems a little too early, but I'm up. For some reason, I imagine you were up on like 6th floor. I could be if I lived in like downtown LA or something. But I live like middle of nowhere. I want to see the price come up back to the highs here. Because going back down would be silly. It'd be real silly. Alright, I figured out how to reroll this, so we'll do it at 10 a.m. or 1 p.m. EST. Alright, we're coming up. We might have something here. Falling back down. Lame. Kind of a boring market so far. Ranging back and forth. You were green on the long a moment ago, now it's red. Yeah, it looks like we're breaking down. I really wanted the price to go for the highs, but I mean, we could bounce at any point here. Unless like we're turning bearish, but this area should be a decent place to bounce. It's looking more bearish every second though. Yeah. You can't say bearish yet. Maybe not. But it does look bearish. Let's see if we can hold and go back up. Oh, is it different on NQ? Yeah, NQ looks better. But ES is leading the charge. Wow. Yeah. NQ definitely looks better. Wow. It is puking. Huh. You might have to take this. What do you mean, going long or short? Jeez, alright. Short, alright, good luck. Let's see how far we go down before a bounce. Hey, Hustler, what's up, man? Did you take this sweet short right here? You got 10, nice. Good stuff. Long 32. Might have to get out quick. We could totally reject off of the hourly low here, the purple line, and dump back down. Break even, yeah. That seemed kind of scary. Maybe we'll go up. I don't know. All right. We are kind of dropping a lot. 20 is the next down target. What is your target? $803. Oh, wow. Okay. So far, so good. That was a crazy dump. Just trailing, yeah. Oh my gosh. Look at that dump. That was a scary short entry, yeah. I mean, after this, I think you shorted like around here. So, yeah. I'd be worried to short, but 3 contracts plus 7. Yeah. We are just dumping hard right now. 832. So like around here. Yeah. When the trade appears, I must take it regardless of feelings. Yeah, that's how I feel about it too. I mean, I get nervous about every trade, so if I listen to my feelings, I would never trade, honestly. Just the process and the larger data, which is why this goes back to high win rate, helps with the mental. Yeah, I do agree with that. We're coming up a little bit, but this pump can fail easily for bearish still. Hmm. You got stopped out? Okay. That was a good try. Let's see how far we can push up here. I want it to close above the purple line. Too bearish to go long. To look for longs here, I'm gonna need more confirmation to go long. I mean, for me, for my setup, it has to close above here and then come back down here. I don't know if that's gonna happen in the next what is it, 12 minutes? No, that doesn't sound right. 22 minutes. Yeah. The more immediate setup is a lower high to short into again. Yeah, probably. Don't fight the trend, you know? Setup appears, I take it. You're not in the game of prediction. Yeah. I mean, we just, you know, mess around and like say what we want to see, but like you said, we're not in the game of predictions here. You can't make money with that. Long 23, target 44. 23. Okay. You're good. You're good so far. Plus 10. Can I ask you, I just passed my 50K eval on Apex. Do you know what the activation fee is for PA? What's the drawdown type? Is it intraday or end of day? End of day, I think it's $99. Let me double check. Yeah, 99. Intraday is 79. But good job, man. Good job passing. You're out at 38. 15 points. let's see it fall down now. That'd be great. Oh my god. Hey, it's falling down. Maybe there is something here. Not quite ready yet. Hmm. Your shorts are queued up. Looking for a second entry long. 54.57. All right, we got looks like this is a decision point right here. We're going to either go down or go up. Does look like it wants to push up higher. Long 35 break even. All right. Let's see what happens. What's your target again? 54. You'll probably get out at 45. 10 points, you know? That's your bread and butter. +2 got greedy. Yeah, we're chopping around a bit here. Chop, chop. Oh, wow. Looks like you got stopped out for no reasons, Hustler. Maybe you went back in? I don't know. Hey, Space, what's up, man? Back in? Alright, I knew it. I knew you would go back in. I went +7. That's still solid. We're definitely going for the 50s. Ooh, we're dropping. Glad you bailed, yeah. Looks like we're really struggling to push higher, but it could still go up. It's just taking its sweet time, kind of consolidating. All right, it's a new hour here, 11, and we're in the middle of this huge range, huge 10 a.m. range. So yeah, I don't know if it's gonna pan out here either. We'll see. You guys short queued up, all right? Yeah, looks interesting. Looks like we're coming back down, maybe. Going short? Alright, good luck. Let's see how far we can come down. $8.21. Oh, that seems totally doable, man. When's the giveaway on my Discord? It's ongoing right now. It's always ongoing. I have something up there always, usually. I have a Lucid Flex and Apex accounts. Boom. You almost got it, man. Almost at 21 here. You're trailing. Well, hopefully you hit your target, though. And not get stopped out. So close. Looks good. Refilling coffee either way I win. That's cool. I like that. Control profits, but I can't control profits, but I can always control my losses. Yeah. That is the way to go. Did you hit it? Yeah, there you go. 21. Good stuff, man. That was a good short. And we just keep falling. This is good news because I love to see it break the low here. Alright, I'm gonna take a bathroom break. I'll be right back. Love it when a trade plan comes together. Yeah, I mean, you called that. You did exactly what you said you're going to do, and you profited. Easy. Giving it till 12. Can't trade tomorrow? Okay. Yeah, I'm going to give it until 12 as well. Oh 08 to 010. Okay, that's good news because I do want it to go a little bit lower here and close lower. We're bouncing off the hourly low now. Pretty decent bounce. You missed it? Yeah. Didn't come down quite far enough. I wonder if we're gonna come down though. Like, is this the sweep of this low and we're just gonna shoot up now? Go for this high? Yep, coming down. All right, let's see if we go down to 10 here. It fell down to 11, looks like 68.11. You caught that first bump up. Now I could see a flush as well, so I'm out for now. If we go up a little bit and then fall back down, I might get something. But it looks like the bounce isn't happening. And we might go lower. Wait a minute. We're getting a push up here. Which means if we fall down now, then I'll get something. You're long 16. Ooh, coming back down though. I could get a setup here. Let's see. PA is all over the place. Yeah. We are definitely chopping around at the hourly low here at 11 a.m. Long 18 just looking for a scalp, all right? I don't know, just don't get too greedy, you know? You got 3, yeah. It'll go since you're out. Maybe, I want it to fall down here. Looks like rinse repeat for me. Gonna see if it can put in another lower high to short. All right. Let's see if it works out again for you. When you first started trading, did you try out any strategies or were you always making your own? Let me think. I know I quickly gravitated towards making my own, but in terms of like trying out already made strategy, I mean, I tried ICT. I tried EMA trading. Um, I think that's about it. Yeah. I haven't tried like orb or supply and demand, all that good stuff. I think I was like a skeptic early on that if everybody's doing the same thing, then you lose your edge. So why would I do a strategy that everybody's doing? I was kind of a skeptic from pretty early. So like I dabbled on different popular strategies, but I never stuck to it. Here we go. Long setup coming up. Gonna see if I can confirm from entry. Okay. You're going for a long now. Hustler was right. And I just needed one more poke down and it never happened, of course. Everyone gravitates toward ICT at first. It has the largest market share. At first, it like supply and demand. Then 2 years later, the dude got featured in Iman video, made me laugh. Oh, featured as in got called out. So but again, that doesn't kind of disprove the strategy though, right? Because like the guru or the influencer can be scummy, but the strategy itself could be sound. But I don't know. The video was exposing all the gurus and he was part of it. Yeah. I'm saying as a fellow content creator, I get it, the temptation is there. And it's definitely easier for you to just show the wins. There's like enough distraction on the internet now that people don't even realize that you're posting like first time in a week or whatever, unless like they're a super fan. So all you have to do is chill, try to trade. If you win, you post. If you don't, then you just take the rest of the day off. You know? That's the good life. I remember DMing him and being like, how do you read the level 2? And he was like, you just look at it like an auction. Not saying that's wrong, but like no details. Yeah. You just look at it harder. Like, what's so hard about it? Come on. Hey, good morning. I'm doing good. I'm just sitting here waiting for my trade. That may or may not happen. What about you, man? Did you make some money today? Strategy is not as important as execution and trade management. Yeah. But I think you would argue that strategy is important in the sense that higher win rate is better, which I do agree. It bounced since I got out. Yeah, it did, man. Too many people strategy hop. Yeah. They need to marinate. They need to know the good and the bad about the strategy. They need to go through all of that. I had a payout this week with Lucid. Need like 3 more minimum days for Lucid to get another one. Have some problems to get max allocation with them because of the markets right now. But I mean, you got to pay out. That's a win. I was red because I took some trades in London. Was red. Ended up catching one good trade at New York. Got green again. So GG for me today. Okay. You're on the right path, man. You're doing good. Just don't feel the pressure needing to get there quick, okay? Don't try to take shortcuts because it'll come to you. If you have the right process, it'll come to you. So just be patient about it. $30 to $35. All right. I really hoped it would come down one more time, but I guess we're just stair stepping up. But I think this could fail pretty quick if we're still bearish. Because, like, technically, we kind of are still bearish. We're probably making a lower high somewhere around here to go lower. We'll see. But only have 22 minutes left. Somehow I can't feel that way because I'm only hitting minimum trading days and can't hit nice trading days like we all do with normal conditions and trending markets. I manage minimum days at least. Brother, you can't feel bad about that, okay? We're each one of us is on their own timeline, okay? Some people might get ahead, but they're going to see their downside somewhere down the line. And if you stick to your own lane, you'll see success. Because I feel like worrying about the minimum daily profit for the trading day is like thinking, never being satisfied with the money that you're making trading. Sure, we could all work like Bezos and make billions of dollars. Like when would you be ever satisfied with the money that you're making? Because like trading is the best ROI quote unquote job out there for the effort that you put in. So I think making any money, like enough money to live, is a great blessing trading. So you got to think, what is enough? Like, will you only be satisfied if you can make 10K a day? I don't think so. I feel like your bar should be way lower, you know? It's not the money, it's the confidence in my trade. I think you hitting minimum days is good enough. You don't need more. As long as you're not losing money, you're good. Because like you said, market conditions change, and if you keep doing what you're doing, the market condition will help you get to bigger profits. It's not really you doing anything different per se. My ROI is negative. You'll get there, man. You just need a bigger time frame. It might be ROI now, but if you look at, like, let's say you've been trading for 10 years, this is just a little blip in your P&L curve. What if I start to need more than minimum days, you know? Because right now I can't see the market correctly. Yeah. Sometimes you just got to wait it out. Sometimes, like, no matter how much you try to struggle, it doesn't work out. And you blow up accounts and you give up thinking that you yourself is doing something wrong when you're just not. You're doing everything right, but either either the market condition is bad or you get unlucky. You just got to wait it out. You just got to survive and wait it out. And some people can't. Some people are impatient about it. That's fine, but I don't know. I feel like you don't see success if you become impatient. And as I'm saying this, I'm not saying, I'm above all of this. I feel the exact same way you do too. The way I'm losing right now, it definitely hits my confidence. But I know what the right answer is. It's not me per se. I just get unlucky or the market condition isn't right for me. And that helps me keep going. Cuz like if I start to blame myself, then I get tempted to change my strategy. I get tempted to do something different. And I start to blame myself, like, what am I doing wrong? I don't think that's a good way of looking at it. How are you doing with the markets? Not too great. I feel like January was like the last time it was okay. But February was like I was pretty much break even, and March it's off to a bad start, but we're still early, so we'll see. All right, we're coming down. Yeah, for me too. I just hope we start doing something in these markets because barcoding on the daily. I like that barcoding. Yeah, but like I said, you're not in control, right? You're just riding the waves of the market. So no matter how much you want something to happen, it just might not happen for a while, and you just have to be patient. It's either you stick through it or you try to change something and you crash and burn. And the question is, are you willing to take that risk? All right, we're going back up. Oh my god. I really thought this dump, was us like going back to the lows, but nope, we're just stair stepping up and down, up and down. But even this candle is like 6 point move, so crazy. This daily range has been annoying. Let's see what NQ looks like. Yeah, NQ is not that much better. As long as stay above the 20s, 45 and 45, okay. 40s and 45, okay. All right. Yeah, if this doesn't pan out until by 12, then I'll probably head out here. You're done for the day. You're green in your cash account and a prop account. It was a long day. I gave back half my profits in the last 30 minutes in this chop. All right. I mean, you still ended in the green, man. That's a W. One day at a time, Kevin. You got a little greedy. Okay. Yeah, I mean, see if you can put that in writing on your plan so that you can stop next time. I don't know what your goal might be. Like, I'm going to stop if I hit certain targets, or if I'm going to stop if I lose this much, or. But I mean, if you lost by following your plan, you can't really say that you got greedy, right? You can only say that you got greedy if you didn't follow your plan, so. That's true. You got a point. Yeah. So you gotta make that distinction. Like you need to kind of discourage yourself for being greedy. Yeah, but you gotta know that if you lost by playing your following your plan, then that should be a W. Because I lose all the time. Like I make profits in the morning and then I lose in the afternoon. But I don't call that being greedy. I don't call that, not walking away with a profit. That's just me following my plan. And I just happen to lose the profit I made and it sucks. Feels really bad, but I wouldn't have made that plan if that's hopefully going to work out for me in the long run. All right, it might come down this time. This has to be a bear flag, right? Has to be a bear flag. But a hustler says we're going to go to 40. So maybe not. All right, Kevin, I'll see you tomorrow, man. Have a good rest of your day. If 20 holds, okay, yes. There's that caveat. I mean, it does look like we're going back up, so. Yep, we're going up. I can't imagine being in this trade if you're in it, either long or short. I guess like for a short, you'd have been stopped out by now. You got a buy signal at 25. All right. Here we go. Yeah, I think we're definitely going higher. All right, it's about to be 12 and no trade today for me, at least during the live stream. I'll see what happens in the afternoon here. But thank you guys for watching. I'll be back tomorrow. If you're going to keep trading, good luck. Otherwise, have a great rest of your day. All right, Drew, I'll see you on Monday since you're not going to trade tomorrow. All right, see ya, hustler. All right, peace out.